Hey, have you been on Clubhouse, but you're struggling to keep up with the people that you are meeting, organize your contacts, and be able to follow up with them later? I'm going to give you a few little tips on ways that you can create better contacts and nurture the relationships that you are making. So right now, you can connect both your Instagram and your Twitter bio. Definitely do these. Make your Clubhouse bio very clear as to what you do and why people would want to connect you, but then do the same on Twitter and Instagram. That will keep them engaged with the content on those platforms and keep them coming back and tie all three of those together. If you're hosting rooms and you're struggling to keep up with the people who are coming in and popping out, there are a couple of new apps you can use to track who's coming in, to allow people to leave you comments live in the room outside of DMing you on Instagram, which is a great alternative. But there is an app, or it's a website called gethostnotes.com. That will be linked down in the notes below, so you can check those out. Homepage of gethostnotes.com. I already have an account, but it's really, really simple. They just ask for your email address and a password. No need to put in a whole lot of other data because you're going to fill in some of your other account links once you get in. So we're going to head to my dashboard and take a look at what shows up here. So once you have created a room in Clubhouse, you can schedule the room ahead of time. Then you can copy the link for your event or room, and you're going to paste it here and click Supercharge the Event, which will create the event here on Get Host Notes. So we're going to look at one of the upcoming rooms that I have. Let's see here. Scroll to, this one is coming up next Tuesday. So I can go in and edit. Get Host Notes will allow you to change the preview image so that when you're sharing the URL from Get Host Notes, you have the opportunity to have a different look and feel, assuming that you are not creating your own graphic in something like Canva. So the event URL and event title are not editable, which is fine, but then your club name, if it's connected with a club, automatically populates from the event link that you copied from Clubhouse, as does the event description. The event description is changeable here, so you can make any modifications that you need. And if you make any changes, be sure that you click Update Event Details. From here, so at the moment, Get Host Notes does not have this function working where you can manage speakers. When you copy and paste the URL from Clubhouse, it does automatically upload the other moderators, which you can see here. I have several other people in this room with me, but at the moment, this link does not work. So I'll show you, actually, we'll go back right now. So eventually, once this is working, you will be able to click here and let the other speakers update their own profiles. They'll be able to add links as well. But we're going to go back into Manage Event, go back down past all of the moderators, since that's not really working right now. It's going to be a great feature once it's up and running. If you do have any other rules for your room that you want to post here, this is the place to do it. You can add quite a few. I haven't maxed it out yet, so I don't know what the maximum number that is allowed. And then as an agenda, you can, if you want to break up your room into segments so that your moderators know what's happening and the participants in your room understand the flow of how you're running your room, add that here. Again, I haven't experienced a cap on it, so I don't know if there's a limit. I guess it depends on how long your room is as to how many agenda items you want to add, but that is a great feature. And this is what I love. So currently in Clubhouse, you can only link people to your Instagram and your Twitter bios. I know that hyperlinks are coming to profiles soon. At least that is what Clubhouse has told us. So we all have our fingers crossed, hoping for that rollout any day now in March. But for the moment, Get Host Notes is a good alternative to that. You can link directly to your website, to a freebie, to a landing page that you have. You can allow your moderators to add links here as well. Like I have a guest who will be in this room with me on Tuesday, and so I put a link directly to her website, which is great. You can attach resources as well. I believe PDFs. I haven't tried a JPEG, but you can test that out. So these are the basics for Get Host Notes. Hopefully that helps you understand some of these third-party apps and tools that are out there and be able to get more use out of your time on Clubhouse. Another one that is similar is called Askclub.house. Askclub.house allows you to simply take questions from the audience who may either be uncomfortable speaking on stage, or maybe your room got too big and you know that you're not going to have time to bring everyone up on stage. So use Askclub.house to allow participants in your room to submit a question. Face with Askclub.house.com or Askclub.house. So you'll come over here. Once your room is open in Clubhouse, then you can copy the link out of Clubhouse, come over to create my board. You can add the information that it's asking for, a title, you can add a description, but it's not necessary. Your open room URL, you cannot set up Askclub.house until your room is open. So paste your link here, you'll click create. I have another window open to show you what it looks like. Again, it's a very simple interface. So it's going to allow people to ask questions in a feed that just runs straight down. You don't have to worry about complicated widgets on this platform. So you'll see questions come up, and let's say so A Hubbard said, "Hey everyone." So if I want to like that comment, or if it was a question, I could click the plus button right here and it would add to that tally, so that as the moderator, I can see that this is an important or popular comment or question. I can respond to it. And then when it's done, I'll click resolve. It'll drop to the very bottom of the list. I'll come back up here to view current questions, and it's done. Easy as that. So Askclub.house is a great tool when you are using or when you're moderating rooms on Clubhouse. These are just two of the apps that so many third-party developers are working on right now. I am trying to keep up with all of the new technology that's coming out to allow you to get the most use out of Clubhouse to grow your business and expand your network. I would love to connect with you on Instagram. There are links below. I share a lot more videos and content over there. So like this video, follow me for so much more Clubhouse content coming your way.